Hello guys, good evening everyone. This is Life Issue. This is Blessing. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Now don't forget to like, share and drop your comment after you finish watching this video. Alright, so I want to talk about this hot gist that is going viral of Elizabeth, who is also known as Queen Nana on Facebook. Now this girl was beaten and raped based on her confession, and I'm going to give you the video now very soon after I finish my introduction, now by a politician. So she was beaten and raped by Kogi State Commissioner for Water Resources. I think his name is Abdulmumuni Danga. Now many people, when they heard about the story, did not believe her, and she's now going to meet an NGO, somebody who is what they call now a legal representative, and they are making her voice heard. So now watch this video before I come and talk about it. Thank you.
Now, very briefly, what exactly happened?
On 29th of March, I was in Oyeniyi, Kogi State. I made a post about the Honorable Commissioner of Water Resources.
What's his name?
Abdulmumuni Danga is his name. I was trying to talk about him helping his little sister, DC Adokelish by name on Facebook, Umi, her real name, that he should help his family, that charity begins at home, because he happened to be distributing some things during this COVID period. So
distributing what?
Noodles and
some relief packages.
Some relief packages.
And so you wrote that he should help his family members well.
Because I'm very close to the sister, and I know what she's going through, and she has told me several things about her. Immediately after the post, one local comedian called Ozianti made a screenshot of it after insulting me under the comment box and sent it to him. He got pissed off about it, the post, and sent some group of guys with a Hilux and a Sienna to come and pick me from my friend's house where I was in Oyeniyi. They took me to Lokoja, beat me up, make a naked video of me, and later on
they stripped you naked.
Yes.
I made a video
of me.
Okay.
After that, he still asked us to tell his fans out there that we are sorry, me and the kid sister. After beating the both of us, he flogged us himself. So that is what actually happened on that day. And furthermore, he did not release me that day. So the next morning, when they have a trip to go to Oyeniyi to the student on 30th.
So he didn't release you?
Yes.
In the morning. Why did he keep you overnight?
Over the night, he made advances and had sex with me.
He didn't have sex with you, he raped you.
Okay, he raped me.
Did you consent to the sexual activity?
No.
Why did you have sex with him?
Because of the fear and anxiety he had
that's
put in
rape.
me.
That's rape. That's rape. It's plain out rape. Now the question would be this. How do you feel now? What do you want now? What would you say you want now?
I want justice.
And so what exactly do you feel now? You've gotten so many threats.
Yes.
Amongst other things.
Yes.
People have said that you should leave wherever you are and start coming back now.
Yes.
That they've offered that they're going to give you security and the rest of it. You should come back to Lokoja and the rest of it.
Yes.
Do you feel safe?
Offers.
Do you feel safe to go back?
I don't still feel safe to go. Even if I want to run from this, I am not still safe, because if I go there, I know they will take my life.
That's what you believe?
Yes.
So for what it's worth, amongst so many other human rights organizations, a coalition of human rights organizations have come together and have taken up this matter. And so particularly this video was done because people are insisting that the pictures are photoshopped. The injuries are photoshopped just to ruin the reputation of the man. Unfortunately, nothing was photoshopped. Everything is, real. And this video is done particularly to prove that the person is real and the injuries are real. So thank you very much for joining us, and definitely as the case progresses, we're going to be giving more updates on what is happening. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
One thing I've been reading a lot online are the people who are saying that the injuries she sustained are photoshopped injuries. So for as much of Photoshop as there is, you know, there's nothing Photoshop about this. Absolutely nothing. I mean, this is her. Absolutely no Photoshop. There's absolutely no Photoshop.
Thank you for watching the video. As you can see, the marks on her body clearly shows that she was manhandled and that she was beaten up. I mean, that mark is there, so we cannot deny that. Also, you could see that the force applied was actually very, very brutal. So I don't see how people will see the video, the visual of this, and still say that this girl is lying or have the guts to be making silly comments about what happened. You know something about our politicians? They actually feel as if they are above the law. They can do anything and get away with it, which is very wrong. You are a leader, a commissioner. You are supposed to be serving the people. But in Nigeria, what we see is they feel as if they can take our life anytime. They can just destroy us whenever they want. This man, knowing that he's a political figure, did not even care. He abducted these two girls, took them to a secret location, had his thug beat them up, and then raped one person. And they are still saying that he did not do anything. What else do they want? Is it when he has killed this girl that you guys will believe this girl's story? You can see that she is already in fear. She can't even go home again because her life is not safe. This is what we are facing in Africa. Afraid not to talk because anything could happen to us. She just made a comment, for crying out loud, on a Facebook post. The politician was just sharing food and she said, go and remember your own people, which is a candid story for... I don't know, the people that are attacking this girl, I don't get it. I'm trying to understand because it's something anybody could have written if you know this politician very well. She is close to the family, so she knows something. Let's get something clear. Most of these politicians, they belong to one court or another. And some of these courts tells them not to help their family. So we know that, we have always known that. Sometimes you see rich people, with their family members being very poor. They can never give money to their family members. They will never help their family member to get jobs, to secure in life. They will never want them to get to their level. It's not because they don't want to sometimes, even though sometimes they don't want to. Sometimes they've been told not to. So we don't know the case about this politician and his family. But this is a concerned friend who decided to just drop a comment, and now see her life is in danger because of that comment. And people are saying that she shouldn't have. Why shouldn't she? Why should people be shut up? Why will I not say what I see that is wrong with the society? In the Western world, we go after our leaders. Like where we go after our leaders. Sometimes when Nigerians talk about, oh, you guys should not, I'm like, seriously, we write crap. Like the way we go after Donald Trump, Boris Johnson, Harry and Meghan, William, once they step out of line, the British public will go after them. And we don't mercy. There's no mercy in our book. We'll tell them what we think. Have you guys watched Piers Morgan going after Meghan? Has he been killed since? Go and read foreign newspaper as they attack Trump. Has anybody been killed? But in Nigeria, once you say what it is, the truth the way it is, people go after you and your life is in danger. I thank God that there are advocates out there whose business are helping those who are, downtrodden, who cannot help themselves. Thank God for Facebook, because through social media, this kind of a story are made known to the public and people can actually come out and help. Just because of social media, just because this story has gone viral, the governor also has already come out to say that he wants to know the truth. So he's actually going after his own commissioner because of social media. So Nigerians are reacting in different ways about this. Some people believe her, some people don't believe her initially. But at the end of the day, she is the one on this tape giving us her own part of the story. And we can see the evidence on her body. She was actually flogged. You could see it. Now, the rape case is also her story. So if she said she was raped, that means she was raped, okay? You cannot decide which part of the story to believe and which part of the story not to believe. Now, politicians should understand that for social media has created a platform for people who don't have a voice to be heard. There are so many people out there who are looking for such stories. There are a lot of lawyers, a lot of advocates who are actually looking for stories like this, who are feeding on stories like this. And if you think that you are above the law, if you think that you can do what you want to do and get away with it is no more like that. Thank God for social media. Story like this will just ruin you. So don't think you can get away with things. Don't think that you can do what you want to do. It's not possible. All right, guys. I just saw this video. I wanted to bring it to you guys. I don't know if you guys have heard about it or if I'm the first person bringing it to you on this platform. I don't know. But this is what is going on in Nigeria. Is a talk that's happening. Somebody's point of view. If this girl said she was raped, then she needs to be believed. I don't know why once someone says they are raped, yeah, I'm talking about the guys especially, tend to start asking stupid questions or start making stupid comments. If this man could beat her up this way with all these marks on her body, of course he could have the heart to rape her or even gang rape her. So this is her story. If you don't believe in what she's saying, allow the court of law to have its full course. Stop coming on social media to say that, oh, she wasn't raped. You are not there unless you are part of the people that did this to her. It shows how, I don't know how to put it, how your mind works, how warped you are. If you just come and attack a girl that just said that she's been raped and you're attacking her for no just cause, because you feel that you can. What is the difference between you and the commissioner? If just by listening to her, you feel that she was not raped, you were not there. Why are rape victims always being victimized by the public, especially the men in Nigeria? Why is it that voices are always not heard? And yet we want a better society. And yet we are asking God to help us. It's not nice the way we treat rape people in Africa or any rape case that we hear. We attack the person immediately. We believe the person is wrong. Can you imagine this person asked this question? Did you enjoy it? Or, I'm like, what? What kind of a human being is this? What kind of a person is this? Imagine the kind of trauma she's passing through. Imagine how she's feeling with also death threats being added to it by the commissioner and his dog. And you're saying she must have enjoyed it. I saw this video and I just had to bring it there because it's a story that we all need to be interested in. And I'll be following up this story to bring it to you as the day goes. I'll be updating you guys on what happened once this guy has been taken to court. Like we all know, politicians always think that they're above the law. But thank God for advocate like this woman that is helping her. We need to show them that sometimes you cannot be above the law. Not when you feel you can do anything you want to do. Not when there are enough evidence to prove that you did what you did. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think about this story? Please drop your comment. Let's talk about this. What should happen to this commissioner? Do you really think he did? Write your comment. Thank you.